All right, hell yeah. Now this is the best tip I can give people that are R1 rafting, you know what I mean? I swear out there, you know, give it a try. Throw, you know, figure out how much weight you want, but throw weight in the front of your boat. And I think the best method is just gonna be like, hey, grab any dry bag, because it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if it's a small one, because water's so damn heavy. But anyway, get where the water is, you know, just enough where you're just like, oof, I can barely get that in the boat. I think this could be up to 60 pounds of water. Now, I would say 40 pounds would be just fine. But on the Locksaw at high water, hell yeah. This will keep you going up over waves. And I'm just thinking on the fly here. But I do know of one reason. Okay, hell yeah. Now let's talk about this stuff. And I'm modifying my approach. I usually just center the water bag, but if I put it to the side, hell yeah, now I can still catamaran. You know what I mean? And so I can still get this going where I want it to go. Now play around with that. I would either have it centered in your boat, or, but I'm definitely gonna do it off to the side. Now the talking points are like when I was doing on the Locksaw at high water, hell yeah. You know, you can get so much more inertia. Get your boat up to speed, and you just have so much more weight, and that inertia is going to be slower to stop. You know what I mean? So if in a light boat, if you go into just a funky, steep hole, you know, kind of crooked, your boat's just instantly going to turn sideways and then flip. And it's going to be so fast you have no time. But the cool thing about having some sort of mast, one, it stabs in, you know, to those holes or waves. Even if it's just a downward hole, it still can give you that extra time. So when you pop into something funky, you'll have this mast up front, and it might give you the reaction time to like high side. So that is one element of having water up front. And then let's just get to it, because I think you want to see some paddle strokes. The paddling is harder, but it feels so much better, and it's easier to keep the boat straight. All right, here we go. And I usually start with kind of slower strokes. All right, hell yeah. Now, and I think the why the boat tracks so well is because you got two chunks of weight, one right here and one right there. Now you have a kind of a line, you know what I mean? When you're just in the center of a boat with no weight, like you're the pivot point, like the compass, and everything else is. This boat's only 60 pounds. That's like 5 pounds per linear foot all the way around, or less. It's crazy, and so obviously that's going to spin real fast. All right. Oh shoot! Before we get this video going too much, what I wanted to notice was the water line, because and I have to be kind of very. So there you go. I just want to do this for a little while, just so you can see the water line. Like, is it leaning forward? Because you know, one element is like, look at this. I'm leaning from here to here, and like, I don't think you want to be in an R1 boat. You don't want to be like back heavy. You know what I mean? That's for sure. So let's see if you can see this water line just up close. You probably don't want to be too front heavy either. You don't want to just be plowing through. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm perfectly trimmed. There's only a couple places on this boat that you can show that. All right, so let's paddle down and back again, just so you can maybe see the inertia in action. All right, hell yeah. Okay, that's my little quick tip. Thanks for joining me. And guess what? That's a video. Whoa. No. We put this thing on the side so we can actually show how much you can catamaran. Oh, I don't want to tip over. All right, here we go. Now I am going to lean pretty far. All right, hell yeah. All right, that was pure catamaran, but there is a mix. Like if you're kind of struggling with your stroke, you can do this technique of leaning out to the side and then kind of jumping back to the middle. Let's do that one before we wrap up. Alright, that doesn't seem like something you do, you know, all the time, but every couple of strokes I notice, hell yeah, I'll lean out here and then kind of get my boat back centered. Alright, that's water in the front of the boat off to the side. You can still get that catamaran. And, alright, thanks for joining me. And guess what? That's a video.